Just as a car needs fuel to run properly, your body needs energy. But your body is more than just a powerhouse of energy. It is also a storage depot and is very efficient in allocating excess energy as reserves to be used at a later date. We know these reserves better as fat. In fact, our bodies are fat-storing machines. Now this might have been great news for our hunter ancestors, often not knowing where their next meal might come from, but for many of us today, this excess fat has become more of a curse than a blessing. In order to lose weight, we need to use up these stores of fat. The two simplest ways to do this are reduce the amount of calories you eat and increase your levels of activity. Now relax, this doesn't mean making wholesale changes. In fact, you'll probably find making small gradual changes more productive, not just for your diet, but in terms of psychological well-being, keeping you motivated and focused. Think of it this way, 4 extra cookies a week would lead to a 20 pounds increase in weight. Cut them out and over the course of a year, you'll lose the same amount. Try to think of your weight loss in terms of gradually and permanently changing your eating habits. While most weight loss programs set these goals in terms of weeks, what we are looking for is to sustain them over months and years. If you increase the amount you exercise but maintain the same diet and calorie intake, you will almost certainly lose weight. Don't worry if you hate going to gyms. Even light exercise, such as a short 20-minute walk, will be beneficial if done most days of the week. Every time you exercise more than usual, you burn calories and fat. It's practically impossible though, unless you're Michael Phelps, to reduce body fat while eating lots of food, cakes and sweets. This isn't to say that you can never have any treats, but you need to learn how to limit these foods to, say, special occasions. Make your body work for you. In terms of weight loss, you can get your body to use up existing stores of fat by eating less and making healthier choices. These healthier choices extend to so-called quick fix diets. These can lead to a yo-yoing effect of drastic weight loss followed by weight gain, resulting in a vicious cycle. Just eating between 300 to 500 calories less per day should lead to a loss of between 1 and 2 pounds per week on average. This is a very achievable target. It may not seem like much, but would add up to a weight loss of more than 3 stones in a year. It may come as no surprise to hear that fat contains the most amount of calories of all the food types. Therefore, a good way to achieve a substantial weight loss is to cut down on fatty foods and eat more whole grain bread, fruit and vegetables. Here are some quick ways to reduce calorie intake without having to alter your diet significantly. Replace fizzy drinks and fruit cordials with water and green tea. Swap whole milk for semi-skimmed soy or rice milk. The Japanese have a saying, eat till you're 70% full. Often your brain will tell your body to keep eating even though your tummy is actually full. So eat less lunch than usual. For example, make your own sandwich and limit the use of margarine, butter and full-fat mayonnaise. Store-bought sandwiches often contain both. All these things will influence your health in a positive way. It may seem tempting to skip meals like breakfast in order to lose weight, but this will reduce your calorie intake and you will be left much hungrier later on. The usual trend in these situations is to overeat to compensate. This will usually lead to bad choices or quick fix solutions to fill the gap. Bad choices such as sugary snacks will lead to that meal you missed doing a lot more harm than good. Irregular eating habits also disrupt your body's metabolism, which makes it harder to lose weight in the first place. So to wrap up, maintaining a normal level of body fat depends on lifelong habits that encompass a healthy way of eating and exercising. Traditional tactics like dieting are doomed to failure, as they create only a temporary reduction of calories rather than the permanent change you are seeking.